Hi guys, I'm Adam Wilborn from WhatCulture.
And I forgot what I say.
Coming up today, news of a huge return on last night's NXT.
My name's Andy Murray. Anyway, we also have news on a title change and a title match made at last night's NXT.
A massive rumour about the potential future of Raw's commentary team.
Luke Harper makes a crazy allegation against WWE.
This is the news.
We are going to kick things off with one of the biggest stories coming out of last night's NXT.
Well, I'll stop you right there. I'd like to start today's news off, actually, by declaring the Wednesday Night War over. NXT smashed the crap out of AEW last night. There was nothing there for them. NXT, great show. AEW, what? We got no news on AEW today.
Not a single news story came out of that.
Rubbish show.
Yeah,
what are you doing, Tony?
The very definition of a nothing show from AEW last night. But the NXT show, on the other hand, saw all kinds of stuff. It was really good. We're going to break all of the most important stuff down, all of the biggest stories coming out of it. The first of which will be the invasion from Imperium, Walter and his gang of big, scary men. So there was supposed to be a jobber squash match. Kushida was going to wrestle, and his jobber came down to the ring. Tony Bone, Tony Bone, Tony Bone. It wasn't Eric Bugenhagen or anyone like we've ever seen before. It was newcomer Denzel DeJoont, I believe is how you pronounce that name. Terribly sorry if I got it wrong. He came down. He was all excited to make his debut. Oh, no. Eichner, Bartel, and Wolf, they come out, they beat him up. The crowd's chanting Walter. It's pretty awesome. That wonderful operatic theme hits. Walter comes down. The Denzel's down, he's dead, he's gone. Imperium cut a promo saying that the mat is sacred. They're going to restore honor to NXT, and anyone that disrespects that mat will have to answer to Walter. Out comes Kushida, says it's his time. He's obviously annoyed that his match got cancelled. They have a bit of a brawl, and that seemingly sets up a UK title match between Walter and Kushida. That's not official yet, it's just me speculating, but it seems logical. We also saw Imperium later in the evening when they were involved in that mental brawl at the end of the show.
I just loved Walter just sat around his mates waiting for a bit of scran or whatever, and then he was just like, you know, screw you, Matt Riddle.
Yeah.
I love the ending to that show. But yes, Kushida versus Walter. I mean, the size thing's a little bit weird. He's just like, come on, scrap me, do whatever. But I love Kushida. I'm a bit biased. Obviously, we worked with him. He was the winner of the WCPW World Cup.
Yeah, he was.
But he is simply phenomenal, and what was pretty good too.
Yeah, that should be a fun match. I mean, the size discrepancy is going to make for a really interesting dynamic. I love both wrestlers. Walter is the biggest, beefiest boy of all the big beefy boys in NXT, apart from Keith Lee maybe. And Kushida's just a little submission guy who does like strikes and stuff. But I think it'll be awesome. Kushida's one of my favorite wrestlers. Walter rules. I love everything about Imperium, especially Fabian Eichner, because he's bald as hell. It's awesome. Bald, recognized bald. Great stuff. Love the invasion. Can't wait to see more.
WWE doing a good invasion. Wow. But let's continue though with stories from NXT and a 24-year-old piece of gold. I want to be a cowboy, baby. Lio Rush returned on last night's NXT and is the new #1 contender for the Cruiserweight Championship. He had arguably the best match on NXT last night.
Loved it. My favourite thing on the whole show.
Really enjoyed it. He defeated Oney Lorcan in a brilliant back and forth match. And yes, he is now going to challenge Drew Gulak for that Cruiserweight Championship. But aside from the title stuff, just great to see Lio Rush back in the WWE ring.
I love Lio Rush. Like, it's really great to see that whatever problems him and the company may have had or whatever went down a few months ago have seemingly been resolved to the point where he can return to TV and just be awesome because he rules. Like, whether he was Bobby Lashley's manager, the mouthpiece, doing all the 24-year-old piece of gold stuff, or the man of the hour on 205 Live having all these cracking matches. The one with Oney last night was awesome. Oney Lorcan's one of my favorite wrestlers, so it was really cool seeing him kind of slap the piss out of Lio and Lio come back. He looked really hungry, really determined to prove a lot of people wrong, and he won. So we're getting that Cruiserweight title match.
Great stuff. Congratulations, Lio.
Pretty bloody awesome. Also on last night's NXT, this was a really newsworthy show.
Yeah.
We saw a title change. Roderick Strong versus Velveteen Dream, North American title. It closed the first hour, the USA Network hour. Roderick Strong wins after interference from the Undisputed Era, and
Boom.
now...
Sorry,
That's all right. And now the Undisputed Era hold every title available to them.
What a visual that was.
I know, all four of them
it.
on the ramp holding the belts. Good stuff. Speaking of good stuff, the opener was absolutely electric as well. It was Candice LeRae, it was Io Shirai, it was Mia Yim, and it was Bianca Belair. Had a banger of a sprint to determine the #1 contender to Shayna Baszler's title. Candice LeRae won. She pinned Mia Yim. Showdown on the ramp with Baszler and the Horsewoman, or whatever they're calling Duke and Shafir. So we're getting that match in 2 weeks. That is the first match, the first NXT match to be announced as part of the Wednesday Night Wars.
So they're going to be going head-to-head on women's title matches, basically.
Good. Yeah, wow, good point. Jeez, okay, fair enough. I mean,
I can't wait. I think it was the right decision because obviously, you know, we had the. Anyone in that fatal four-way could have won. And I've said it would have been cool. The right decision. Yeah. I think they're all going to have. They could all have great matches with Shayna Baszler, but Candice LeRae and Shayna Baszler, there's a wonderful dichotomy there. I think that's going to be a fantastic match.
Yeah, the polar opposites, character-wise and style-wise, really. I'm still holding out hope that Rhea Ripley's going to be the one that beats Shayna for the title because she, to me, is the most believably badass person that can do that. But
we'll bring back Asuka.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. Actually, just do that. Shall we move on to the next story?
Yes, very quickly before we move on. Later on today, speaking of the AEW Women's Championship, I'm interviewing Nyla Rose. So if you want to get some questions to me, you probably can just squeeze them in. Yeah, the news will be out waiting for the interview. Tweet them to me at Adam Wilborn if you want to get any questions asking of Nyla Rose, who's, of course, one of the contenders for the inaugural AEW Women's Championship. But let's move on and talk about Monday Night Raw, and more specifically, the commentary team. Of course, lots of speculation going around about the mixing up of commentary teams once SmackDown moves to Fox. The general consensus appears to be that Michael Cole and Corey Graves will move to SmackDown because, I suppose that's basically going to be the A show now. Yeah,
Michael Cole is their A announcer, I guess.
But it is time to get your pinchers out because we need a pinch of wrestle votes.
Oh, that's gone everywhere. It's a better idea in our heads, wasn't it?
Because WrestleVotes are reporting the new commentary team for Raw are Vic Joseph, who many people speculated could be getting that job, of course, doing a fantastic job on 205 Live, and stellar stand-in when he was on Monday Night Raw a few weeks back.
Yeah, he's really good.
But the person who's going to be joining him may surprise you.
It's not Nigel McGuinness.
It's not Nigel McGuinness. It is apparently going to be Dio Madden, who's, of course, a former football player who literally only started on commentary last week on 205 Live.
What? What? This is insane.
It's like, have you not got anyone else? Got quite a few brilliant...
Tom Phillips, Nigel McGuinness, Mauro Ranallo, you know, Byron Saxton, much improved Byron Saxton. Renee Young, I know no one likes her on commentary. What? What? In English?
Yeah, in English.
Beth Phoenix? Maybe Dio Madden is a great commentator. I mean, maybe this is unfair. I didn't actually watch 205 Live last week. Yeah, because it's 205 Live. But, what?
Yeah, that's our response to that. What?
Yeah.
Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below.
Very strange. Very, very strange. Pinch as usual. I'm not going to do that thing again. I made a mess. Anyway, Adam, I want to play a little game here.
Oh, go on.
This is our last news story, but I want to tie it into a little game. I'm going to read out a few names of WWE acts, NXT acts to be precise. Let me know if you've heard of them before. Okay. Brendan Vink.
No. I mean, you do sound very WWE, these names.
That is very WWE. Outliers. Dexter Loomis.
What is this?
Right? Rinku Singh.
No.
These are, among other NXT wrestlers, all names who have had their own dedicated solo t-shirt on WWE Shop before Luke Harper.
Oh.
So, WWE came out with a bunch of new NXT designs the other day. Most of them are pretty terrible, as you can kind of see from looking at that. But, you know, a few of them are all right. And so basically everyone in NXT, regardless of whether or not they've debuted on TV or not, or almost everyone, has a t-shirt now. Luke Harper does not. And Luke Harper wasn't too happy about this on social media. He put an Instagram post out with all these crap NXT t-shirts. Outliers. Look at that. It's bloody clip art.
No. Flaming text.
I think that's the one with the guy who looks a lot like Simon Miller. Dan Mappa, is it? Anyway.
Yeah.
Remember Samoa Joe beat him up a few years ago. Anyway, Luke Harper posted a picture of these t-shirts accompanied with the caption, Larry, in over 7 years with WWE, I've never had a single Luke Harper shirt, but now all 155 NXT wrestlers each get their own. Got it. Good luck on USA, and he tagged in Eric Rowan. So obviously a bit of salt there. But things get even more interesting. Well, first of all, I'm curious to know who the hell Larry is, answers on a postcard. It gets a bit more interesting in the comments. So a person named Tim Heilig said, I remember you had a shirt back when you were with the Wyatt family with the "he's got the whole world in his hand" backprint. That was obviously a Wyatt family t-shirt. Luke Harper responded saying, "You mean the Wyatt family shirt that my buddy designed and WWE took?" What is he trying to get fired again?
Just come back,
He's just returned like 5 days ago. What's going on?
What happened to the whole "it's Thursday"? You know that. You know what that means.
Well, what's he up to? I've had another look at his just a flick through his Instagram, and he's continually talking to someone called Larry. Larry, didn't see you this week, bud. How was your day, Larry? Picture of him and Eric Rowan. Picture of his kid, Larry, a hodgepodge of Nolan Rhino, and some other stuff. Who the hell is Larry? That's what I want to know. That's the real story. I no idea. Is that Larry? I don't know. It's a weird situation. Luke Harper, what the hell is going on, man? You're really good. I'm just confused. I'm really confused.
I mean, it would have made sense had he not returned at Clash of Champions.
Maybe he's setting up a feud with Brendan Vink. I don't know.
Absolutely no idea on that one. Should we move on to our Twitter question?
Please. Yeah.
At WhatCulture WWE, of course, if you want to get in touch. Sean Acklin starts us off. He says, it's an undisputed NXT. Yes, it is, Sean. And we're all just living in it. Even if it takes forever, who do you guys think should take all the belts from the undisputed era?
Oh my God. Wow. That's a big question. The world title. The world title.
Tommy Ciampa.
Tommy Ciampa. There you go.
Has to be.
The North American title. Jordan Miles, up and comer, wrestled Adam Cole recently. Fun, good match. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Tag team titles. Division's looking a bit thin at the moment.
Just keep Street Profits down there for me.
Yeah, no, Street Profits would be cool. I love Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch, but I don't see it happening. Yeah, let's go with Oney's big finger.
Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below on that one, because it's wide open.
It's a tough one. I like it.
Bert the Hurt Burton. Great name. Right, what teased or hinted at storyline do you think is most intriguing for AEW? Kenny Omega's descent into madness from the losing streak, MJF doing a heel turn on Cody, or something else?
Bert the Hurt Burton. That's the best name of all time. I'm dead. For me, the MJF heel turn is the most compelling thing at the moment. It's the kind of thing in wrestling. Sometimes the predictable thing is the best thing in professional wrestling. Sometimes you should just go with the most obvious choice, and in this case, it's been built up so well. MJF's heel work is so immaculate. Cody Rhodes has been such a good babyface. Yeah, I'm into it.
I think the thing I like it most about it, I mean, I love Kenny Omega's, well, I don't love it in that sort of way, that sounds weird, but I'm enjoying Kenny Omega's losing streak and him not being able to get the job done. I'm fascinated to see that turnaround, etc., etc. But the MJF stuff is because we're so eager to see it happen. Yeah. You're looking for it every time. There's that bit where he got in the ring with the chair and then went, hey, and then hugged him after the Sean Spears match.
You know it's coming, but it's classic pro wrestling stuff. Speaking of MJF, just as a little aside, did you see his tweet the other day? He tweeted a picture of him in the gym looking real jacked, saying, I don't play Dungeons and Dragons. As part of his angle with Brandon Cutler, who does. Oh my God, I have never seen so many people get annoyed. The amount of folks who were like, you shouldn't be mean about Dungeons and Dragons, obviously you're just playing with a bad group. You got worked, brothers.
Yeah. I thought you meant the one he posted, I think yesterday, where it's just a photo, a press photo of him in his scarf, and he was like, I've been looking at this photo for 10 minutes and I can't figure out how I got this hot. I love you, MJ.
He's so good.
Never change. Scorpion asks us our final question today, saying everyone that's had problems with WWE, Rusev, Sasha, Rush, and Luke Harper, all have returned. Is this a good sign?
Yeah, no, it is, for sure. If people are able to overcome any disagreements or problems they may have in the company and come back to a suitable resolution, a resolution that makes both parties happy, yeah, that can only be a good thing. The locker room sounds like it's calming down a bit. Sounds like any issues that have been ironed out. Happy, healthy workplace. Always good.
Let's move on to today's, and finally, I want to give a massive shout out to Matt Hardy. Go on his Twitter and actually watch this video. I'm not going to play it for you now, but it is well worth checking out.
Wow.
You know Cameo, where you can pay wrestlers to send people messages? Normally it's birthday messages or good luck in your exams or whatever like that. Well, someone has paid Matt Hardy, and it's been worth every single penny, because Matt Hardy today has released a video teaching a 3-year-old how to use the potty. He's done it for Dean the Dictator. SI Wrestling shared this the other day. It said someone paid $100 to have broken Matt Hardy help potty train their son, and the result is wonderful. Yes, it is amazing, and it's got me thinking. Let us know in the comments who you'd like to see do a special. This is the news.
Oh,
the news,
nice.
and we'll see what we can.
Well,
do.
we'll see if the big cheeses will get the Scrooge McDuck out.
I'm sure we can, I don't know, sell Adam Cleary or something.
Well, you can get a good price for him.
Yeah, exactly.
He's an absolute piece.
Right, let us know your thoughts on that and all of today's news stories in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And subscribe to What Culture Wrestling for daily wrestling podcasts too. You can tweet us Twitter questions at WhatCulture WWE. Watch there, follow both of us. You can follow him at...
You can follow me at Andy H. Murray. The H stands for how the hell am I going to clean all these wrestle votes up?
You can follow me at Adam Wilward. You can follow us all at WhatCulture WWE. God, it's good to have NXT on TV. Thanks, Andy Murray.
Really
Thank you for watching, and we will see you soon.
Shame that AEW show really sucked, though.